This is the thing. This is the thing. They are boy father. They are boy father. They are boy father. Federal government, please interfere. Interfere on us. These people are killing us too much. They say we are zombie. We don't know our rights. We don't know our rights. They say we are animals. Any other they give us, they will go. This one operation they call last road, they will finish all of them. Now we are 145 years. Federal government interferes. This is another T12. See why they do T12. See, and this T12 is obsolete. Is doing General Shagari. They have this thing. It's not updated one. It's updated. It was 1983 that they do this from Slovakia. Now it's not the money that federal government giving you these people to be buying weapons. This is Shagari regime. Oscillated weapon. Federal government interfere on us. Interfere on us. All these things are not working. Once you fire two, that's all. You have to stop edges. Boko Haram will enter.
Hey guys, my name is Oshoke and welcome to The Root Cause. This is my very first video, so don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. This video was shot by a Nigerian soldier after an attack in Metele, northern Nigeria. The soldiers were low on ammunition and taken by surprise and suffered heavy losses with between 19 to 100 casualties. This follows claims by the federal government that Boko Haram has been defeated and is on the run, and reminds the rest of Nigeria that the group is still at large. So today we are going to be talking about terrorism in Africa with a focus on Boko Haram. Terrorism is a major problem for Africa that's not going away anytime soon. Not only because of the lives and property damage it causes, but also because of the damage that does to economies, which means it's everybody's problem. Terrorism has many faces in Africa, with many actual terrorist organizations not being designated as terrorist organizations, and at least 33 designated terrorist organizations all across the from the tip to the bottom, from North Africa to South Africa. There are over 33 terrorist organizations in Africa, but just two organizations have been responsible for 55% of all attacks from 2005 to 2015. Those groups are Boko Haram and Al Shabaab. Boko Haram was the world's deadliest terror group in 2015 and is the third deadliest terror group as of 2018, with over 37,500 people killed in the conflict. It was founded in 2002 by Mohammed Yusuf and was originally called Jama'at al-Sunnah Lidawa Wali Jihad, actually still called that. Boko Haram is like a nickname. So it was largely peaceful until 2009 after a police crackdown on the group and the killing of some of its members by the police during a funeral procession. Muhammad Yusuf swore revenge and they began to mobilize for a violent jihad. But unfortunately, I guess, he was arrested by the police and killed in police custody before he could act. After his death, Abubakar Shekau took over the group and the Boko Haram of today was born. While he was still alive, Muhammad Yusuf gained a following, preaching against corruption, democracy, and Western education, advocating for a jihad but not enacting it until after the incident. On the 9th of March 2015, Al-Shekar released a video pledging his allegiance to ISIL leader Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi. This video caused international and local alarm because it seemed like Boko Haram would only get deadlier with help and support and training from ISIL. But that didn't happen. What actually happened was that this new alliance would only severely weaken the group. Because you see, Al Shekar was compelled to give allegiance, and this was through a coming together of the military commanders, and after he was sure that the matter was out of his hand and that his throne would be shaken and emptied of him if he did not give allegiance. Abu Musa Nawi, current leader of ISWAP. You see, as time went on, Shekau became more dictatorial and extreme, defying jihadi norms, denying the excuse of ignorance and disbelief absolutely, excommunicating Muslims dwelling in a land of disbelief, holding the scholars in contempt, getting rid of the ruling council. As Abu Musab al-Banna, the son of Muhammad Yusuf, put again in this same book, he wrote Shekau was not indifferent towards striving to put out any movement threatening his interests and throne, and he killed all those who stood behind them, regardless of who they were, and by cunning evil method, as happened with General Commander Abu Anisa, then by meeting them, flattering them, and secretly disavowing them. In the same book, Abu Musab al-Barnawi referred to Shekau very often as Khawarij, referring to his extremism even amongst jihadi groups. Eventually, in 2016, Abu Bakr al-Baghdadi removed Shekau from his position as leader of Boko Haram. The organization also changed its name to ISWAP, and Abu Musab al-Banawi became leader. Shekau was removed because he charged Baghdadi, his so-called caliph, with kufr because he did not declare takfir on the Muslims who dwelled in the land of kufr. The group split between people loyal to Shekau and people loyal to Abu Musab al-Banawi, and infighting that would severely weaken the group began. So we need to ask ourselves the question: why did a group like Boko Haram spawn in the first place? Well, the answer lies as far back as colonial Nigeria, and we also have to look at the name where Boko Haram comes from. You see, as far back as colonial times, northern Nigeria has had a mistrust for Western education. The British operated a very indirect rule in northern Nigeria, letting the north largely keep its sultans and emirs and promising not to forcibly convert them to Christianity. This didn't stop the colonial masters from sending missionaries to the north, but those missionaries and the schools they set up were largely unsuccessful. It was until these schools taught Quran and Arabic in their classes, as well as reading, writing, and arithmetic, that attendance very slowly began to rise. It was best summarized as below. It is clear that the opposition of the northern Muslims to the new concepts was not peevish. It was born out of a realization that the missionaries, with their Christian education, were unnecessary. What indeed is the need for them when the society already had its laws, ethics, and administration derived from Islam, a worldview that it was held by its adherents as superior to any other? G.O. Badmosi. Even till today, a lot of people in the North still hold negative views on Western education, with many prominent Northerners holding negative opinions and actually actively preaching against it. Western education is referred to in Hausa as Karatum Boko, with Karatum meaning writing slash studying and Boko meaning deception. This negative opinion of Western education combined with corruption, which had the effect of making the people distrust the government and have no loyalty to it, and also with poverty, which was very rampant in the north and made the people vulnerable, allowed Boko Haram, that was created by Muhammad Yusuf, to exist in the first place. Right, thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment below. See you next time.